Delighted to be here today as Mayor of Fingal to formally open the Baldoyle to Portmarnock Greenway. It's a wonderful new facility for people in the area, but visitors. Wonderful piece of infrastructure. It is the first section of what will be the Sutton to Malahide route, which will also then tie in with the Broadmeadow Way and further up the coast into the Fingal Coastal Way. Since the access was opened along the route, it has been heavily used by walkers and cyclists. It is a stretch of road that previously had no footpath whatsoever, and that's why the local councillors in the ward insisted that this stretch be the first piece of the Sutton to Malahide cycleway, because obviously it was a very important piece of infrastructure that was missing, and I'm delighted that the project team has brought it into being with great support from the local councillors and the local community.
I'm pleased to be out here in the Baldoyle to Portmarnock Greenway, just recently opened and really heavily used in the last number of weeks. I think it's been enjoyed by everybody because it has fabulous views, but it's also a commuter route, and very, very busy here this morning as people are heading to work. We will also be going to consultation for the next part of this greenway, linking from here through Portmarnock village into Malahide, and that would provide complete the link from Baldoyle to Malahide. We want to invest heavily in cycleways in order to attract tourists, but also to provide more sustainable transport for our residents of Fingal as they travel to school and work and to other places. I want to thank the NTA for their support of this project and Transport Infrastructure Ireland. They've really been helpful to us in planning our greenway schemes, but also in supporting them and providing capital funding. As we work together, we will make great progress, I expect, and deliver the programme much quicker.
On behalf of the NTA, we're delighted to be here today involved in such an exciting project. The greenway that we have here today is part of an overall network of cycling greenways, and it's also very much in line with our transport strategy for the Greater Dublin area and in line with our requirements under the Climate Action Plan.
I'm very pleased to be here at the official opening of the new Portmarnock to Baldoyle Greenway. This is a 1.8 kilometre new piece of infrastructure that forms part of the regional Racecourse Park. It will connect the new residential development that is currently under construction in Portmarnock South Local Area Plan to the north, and Baldoyle's the Poland Local Area Plan to the south, and will also then form part of the wider Fingal Coastal Way.
It's been a pleasure to work on this scheme for the last 3 years. I think it's a fabulous amenity to have in Fingal. We're delighted to see it now in use, and hopefully will attract a lot of pedestrians and cyclists into this area.
And this project is a really good example of green infrastructure in that it combines what is a wildlife corridor with sustainable transportation. So it provides access through the greenway through the remaining green belt between Portmarnock and Baldoyle in a very carefully designed way, so it respects the fact that it's going through a special area of conservation.
The walkway gives a great opportunity to kind of experience the natural environment. Obviously we had to take great care while building this greenway to make sure that we didn't damage the estuary or its wildlife associated with that, so we took great care of that as well when planning this pathway.
I do want to pay tribute to my colleagues in the Howth-Malahide ward. All of us work together to try and advance this project, and it's brilliant to see that it's open to the public and it's been well used. So it's an honour for me as Mayor to be opening it today.